What the Fest is happening at Lions Park in Brantford on Saturday, July the 29th. One of the bands that is going to be hitting the main stage is Collective Soul. Will Turpin is the bassist for Collective Soul, and he joins me on the phone right now. How's it going, Will?
Going good, man.
How's it been going, the tour so far this summer?
Been good. It's 23 years now of rock and roll for Collective Soul. So, funny enough, we actually still have a blast and have lots of laughs and have a lot of fun on stage, and as well as during the day and the off nights. So it's been going good, man. We're very fortunate.
And I was going to ask, you guys have been together for so long. Like, what keeps you guys together making music? Is it just being on the road? Is it making new music? What do you enjoy the most?
Making new music is definitely, that's a great feeling. I mean, that really gets your blood flowing. And we still have that spark when we get together. The road is equally as exciting, but really kind of different. One cool thing about the road is, we just got off of a run in June where we were touring with Tonic and Our Lady Peace. So some of those friendships are really, really cool to look back on. The fact that, you can look at all three of those bands and say that we've been doing this for over 20 years now, and wow, sometimes it seems like it's so long ago, but sometimes it seems like just yesterday we were going across Canada with Our Lady Peace, on the EdgeFest tour or something,
Yeah, I used to go to EdgeFest back in the day, so I remember those shows fondly.
Me too. Luckily, there's Edmonton's a little hazy, I got to be honest, but the rest of them I remember pretty good.
Right on. It's like, do you guys, still play a lot of, obviously a lot of the hits during the sets? Like, how do you guys put together a Collective Soul set list when you play a gig like What the Fest?
I mean, you never see this coming. When you start out 23 years ago, you're like, man, we need some more songs that people know so our set list will be strong. And really the problem now is we really can't do. I don't know how long our set list is going to be on What the Fest, but I guarantee it's not over 75 minutes. We can't do all the songs that everybody knows in 75 minutes. So it's a good problem to have. And in the same breath, we kind of have to do some new stuff that people might not be quite as familiar with.
Yeah, expose them to some of the other songs in the Collective Soul catalog. But if I can make a request, Precious Declaration has always been one of my favorites. So if you guys can work that into the set list, I'd be happy with that.
It has not been in the set list of late, and it will be on the set list that night because of you, Nick.
All right, right on, man. I appreciate it. Are there any spots that you look particularly forward to when you go on the road? Obviously, Brantford's going to be great, but when you go out on the road, is there always like a city that you kind of look forward to going to and playing in?
There's definitely some cities that we have an affinity with. I mean, there's a number of Canadian cities, Toronto, Vancouver. We love playing those places. We just played Red Rocks again, third time in our career. That's always a big highlight. It's just one of those things where we enjoy. We've got some great memories all across North America, South America, and all over the world. But we just love doing it, man.
Is playing one of your albums in full something that you guys would ever consider doing, like maybe playing like the first self-titled, the Blue record, or like Discipline Breakdown, because that's 20 years on. Have you ever played one of the albums in full?
We did do a Dosage tour, and I don't know if we even popped up into Canada, but that would have been 2013. Okay. We did play Dosage from beginning to end. We started out the set with Dosage from beginning to end, took about a 10-minute break, came out and played another hour and 15-minute set of the other tunes. Okay. I like that stuff a lot, man. I like when you can go concept and go beginning to end of a record. I think that's great.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I was listening actually to Heavy today, and and from Dosage, that's such a great record, such a great rock record, and I would love to hear that album in full live. We're talking to Will Turpin. He's the bassist for Collective Soul. They're going to be on the main stage at What the Fest at Lions Park in Brantford on Saturday, July 29th, along with Our Lady Peace and Tonic and Soul Asylum and more. And you said you've toured with these guys already, so it should be a little bit of a reunion when you play together at What the Fest.
Yeah, there's some good friendships, and we all really have we all really like and cherish watching the other bands play as well. So it's big fun when we get together.
It's just going to be like, when I think about all those bands playing together, it's just going to be a big day just full of songs that people know and love. And I think that's going to be really, really cool looking out. And there's just going to be people having fun in the sunshine and enjoying the music.
Isn't that what it's all about, man? I mean, it's an amazing thing when individuals can get on stage, start playing songs, and it just makes everybody feel good, you know? No matter if they're smiling or they're dancing or just singing along, it's an amazing thing.
Is it mostly festivals for you guys in the summer, or is it like, you guys played at Red Rocks? Is it kind of more of that outdoor kind of open feel for you around this time of year?
Yeah, this summer it is for sure, and festivals are big business for Collective Soul now because of the history and the hits and such. We're doing about 15 dates with Sammy Hagar in September. That's a big deal too for us. So
that's fantastic. Are you guys big Van Halen fans, Sammy Hagar fans? That's got to be pretty cool.
We really, really, really are. In '95, we also opened up for them across North America. We did all the arenas with them. So we've become good friends with them, and that's really, of all the things great things that we're really fortunate to have happened to us. One of the most amazing things is when somebody like Sammy Hagar sees me and goes, "Hey, Will, how you doing, man? How's your kids?"
Yeah,
stuff like that. That really it really just makes me feel good,
Yeah, for sure. Does he ever hook you up with free tequila, any free Cabo Wabo or anything, or?
Of course, he's Sammy. Of course. Of course.
Once again, we're talking to Will Turpin from Collective Soul. Just a couple more questions. I'll let you go. You guys put out the last record, See What You Started, by Continuing, back in 2015. Is there a follow-up on the way? Can we expect some more new music from Collective Soul coming up soon?
Yeah, man. It's on the books for us. There's not a release date, but it'll be late spring, early summer 2018. And we've completed probably, I'd say, 75% of the record already. So
cool. What kind of sound would you think it has? Is it more kind of like a beat? Is it more riff heavy? What's kind of happening there?
We've been kind of really getting back into the joy of putting on an album and having two sides. So we kind of went with the concept of there's some classic rock Collective Soul stuff, and we're calling that side A, and then side B has a lot of the Collective Soul stuff, like a song like Needs or like How Do You Love, some more stuff with some Beatles string arrangements and stuff like that. So that's kind of our concept on that. We're going to have two sides, and as Collective Soul has always done, there's a broad range of sound there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it sounds almost like kind of maybe like The World I Know, which was kind of like a big song for you guys with strings, and it kind of had that big orchestral kind of feel to it.
Exactly. We've got those, and then we've got songs like you mentioned, Heavy. So.
Cool.
It'll still be more of that broad range, but we're going with that concept of kind of side A, side B kind of thing.
Perfect. Well, we're looking forward to the new record from Collective Soul coming out in 2018, and we're looking forward to checking you guys out at the WTFest at Lions Park in Brantford on Saturday, July 29th. Will Turpin of Collective Soul, thanks so much for chatting with me, and we'll see you at WTFest.
Cheers, man. Can't wait, man.